welcome to Ramadan Break. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am very pleased to be with you today, and we will discuss a very important issue. You all know about Ramadan. الشهر الكريم, Ramadan is a very important time in which we enjoy ourselves, especially with our families. And maybe you heard many aspects and you heard many expressions about Ramadan. You heard many issues, but we are going to talk today about family. Being a father, being a mother, we have to have children. And especially in this month, we would like to concentrate about our relationship with our kids, our children. Maybe you have one child, maybe you have two, maybe you have five, and some have even more than that, 9 and 10. We have to have time to deal with these children. We have to raise them right. We have to teach them about this life and how they deal with themselves as students, as children, as husbands and wives for the future. There is a touch, we call it the parent touch, 5 fingers. Fathering or mothering, or mother care and father care is very important to raise our children in a way in which we'll be proud about them in the future. I'm going to talk about 5 things, as we call it the parent touch. And we can count our fingers, they are 5, and we will say the first finger will be signing to love. If you care about your children, you have to show them your love. I know there is no one loves someone else more than a father loves his kid or a mother. But some of us, they do love their children very much, but they don't show their love. Especially teenagers, they will be very sensitive to acts, to situations, to the interaction between them and their families if we don't show their love to them. We have to tell them that we love them. We have to touch them. We have to kiss them. We have to hug them. At least let's do it 1 or 3 or 5 times a day. And some of the studies tells that each kid needs to be touched between 4 and 8 times to be well and to be healthy and to be raised right. So I think it's very important, if we really care about our kids, we have to show them that we love them. And I don't think that a mother needs to be taught how she loves her kids, but I think she needs to show her love to all of her kids, whether they are younger than 5 years, more than 5 years, 15 years, 16 years, maybe 20 years old, or even after that. But I mean, each stage needs different type of showing love. Maybe kids need to be hugged the whole time, need to be kissed the whole time, touched the whole time. But I mean, a boy 17 years old need to be he needs to hear, I love you, I care about you, and I sit with you, play with him, and so on. So I think the first thing we have to show that we love our kids, it's very important, and it's number 1. Second finger shows that we have to show our kids that we are proud of them. We critique our kids. Sometimes they do wrong things, maybe every day, and sometimes they do mistakes. They bring their certificate of the school and maybe they failed some of their courses, and so on. And we always, because we care, we always tell that we critique them negatively. We tell them that you didn't do this right, this is wrong, you have to do this way, and so on. So let's say if we meet our children 5 hours a day, we are kind of critiquing them more than 4 hours. We have to show our care by proudness. Let's find the good things they do and show it and tell it. We need that as fathers and mothers. How about our kids? So I think we have to concentrate on the good things that our kids do, and we show it, especially in front of others like aunts, uncles, their friends. When we meet them, let's tell the good things about our kids in front of others. This is also, it's a daily issue. We have to find the good deeds of our kids and be proud of it. And I remember here one of the stories of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This is one was in the Ghazwat Uhud, the jihad, when the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was preparing the military, the soldiers, to start the jihad. There were some kids under 14 years old. They were trying to raise themselves on their toes to be high and tall, so the Prophet ﷺ see them and give them, agree that they join the jihad or the war. Of course, he didn't agree because they're still kids, they're still under age of 15 or 14 years. One of them went to his father, and this is the important issue of proudness. How do you show you are proud of your kid? He went to his father and he said, "Oh my father, the Prophet ﷺ, he didn't accept me to be one of his warriors or one of his soldiers. In this time, this kid has a chance to stay at home to save himself from killing. At least he is going to be wounded in the war." But the father, he was very proud of this brave man, even if he was young. And he said, "Let's go to the Prophet ﷺ," and he took his kid to the Prophet and said, "Oh Muhammad ﷺ, this kid is strong and he could shoot the bow and arrow very good. If he shoots 10, he will get 10 out of 10. The father was proud of this kid, and he asked the Prophet to take him with him in the holy war. The Prophet ﷺ he agreed also. He was proud of the father and he was proud of this kid, so he agreed that this boy joined in this war.